Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online classes of maths. In today's video, we are going to discuss our next chapter, money. So, let's start the topic. And students, we all know the Indian currency is rupees and paise. And this is the symbol of rupees. And the symbol of paise is P. These are the coins and notes which we use in India. As we know that 100 paise is equal to 1 rupee, or we can say 100 paise is equal to rupees 1.00. Therefore, 1 paisa is equal to 1 upon 100 rupee, or we can also write 1 paisa is equal to rupees 0.01. Now let's see how can we read and write rupees and paise. Amount of money can be written in two ways, in words and in figures. For example, 5 rupees and 20 paise. In figure, it will be written as rupees 5.20. Students, dot separates the rupees from paise. The next example is 5 rupees and 2 paise. In figures, it is written as rupees 5.02. Now, most of the students make mistake in writing 20 paise and 2 paise. So make a note that if paise is less than 10, then write a 0 after the dot. Like if there is 5 paise, then in figures it will be written as 0.05. Now let's see the conversion of rupees into paise. To convert rupees into paise, we multiply the number in rupees by 100 and then add the given number of paise in the amount found. For example, here rupees 72.19, we have to convert this into paise. So for converting, first we will multiply the number of rupees into 100. And before doing that, I would like to tell you that the number written before dot is considered as rupees and the number written after dot is considered as paise. So we will multiply 72 by 100 and will get 7200 paise. After finding out the amount of paise, we will add amount of paise given in the question. So 7200 plus 19 paise is equal to 7219 paise. There is another way to express this, to express rupees into decimal form as paise. We can just write the rupees without decimal point. For example, rupees 52.47 in paise it can be written as 5247 paise. So student, you can see here we have just removed the dot from the number in order to convert it into paise. Now let's see the conversion of paise into rupees. To convert paise into rupees, count 2 digits from right side and put the dot there. Then write rupee symbol before the number. Let's see with some examples. Example 1. Convert 520 rupees into paise. So For converting paise into rupees, we just have to count 2 digits from the right side and put a dot. After that, we have to write rupee symbol before the number. So 520 paise is converted into rupees and we'll get rupees 5.20, which can be read as 5 rupees and 20 paise. Example 2. Convert 6810 paise into rupees. Therefore, 6810 paise is converted into rupees. We'll get rupees 68.10, or we can read it as 68 rupees and 10 paise. I hope you have understood the conversion of rupees into paise and paise into rupees. Now, let's see how can we add the amount of money. So here I have taken an example. Add rupees 414.69 plus rupees 27.03 plus rupees 125.75. So students, for adding, we must follow some rules or the steps. So the steps are, first step is arrange the numbers in column wise. Step 2 is express paise in 2 digits and make sure dots are written below one another. Then step 3 is add like whole numbers to find the total. It means after writing the numbers in column wise and by making sure that each dot is written below one another, we just have to forget about the dots and add the numbers as we are adding normal whole numbers. So we'll start from the right side. So first we will add 9 plus 3 plus 5. We get 17. So 7 we will write and 1 you will give carry over the next number. After that we will add 6 plus 7 and the carry 1. So we get 14. And 4 you will write, 1 you will give again carry over the next number. Then we will add 4 plus 7 plus 5 and the carry 1. So we get 17. And 7 you will write, 1 you will give carry to the next number. Then we will add the next number, which is 1 plus 2 and the carry 1. So we get 6. Here we don't have any number to give carry. So we simply add the last number, which is 4 and 1. So after adding, we get 5. At the end, you can see the sum is 567 rupees and 47 paise. Now, let's see how can we subtract money. For that, here I have taken an example. Subtract rupees 42.30 from rupees 69.15. Again, we have to follow the steps. Step 1 is arrange in column wise. It means we have to arrange the numbers in column wise. Step 2, express paise in 2 digits and make sure dots are written below one another. The same process we have done in addition. Step 3 is decompose and subtract like a whole number. It means after writing the numbers in column wise, and by making sure that the dots are written below each other, we just have to forget about the dots and subtract the numbers as the simple subtraction of the numbers. So we start subtracting from the right side again. 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. 1 minus 3 is not possible, so we have to borrow from 9. So it will become 11. Now 11 minus 3 is equal to 8. After giving borrow from 9 to 1, 9 will become 8. So now 8 minus 2 will get 6. At the last, 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Therefore, we get 26 rupees and 85 paise as the difference. I hope you have understood addition and subtraction of money. Now let's talk about the multiplication of money. How can we multiply the numbers of rupees and paise? Let's see with some example. The cost of a toy is rupees 407.30. So find the cost of 6 such toys. So for solution we can write cost of a toy is given rupees 407.30. Therefore cost of 6 toys will be 407.30 multiply 6. How can we multiply rupees and paise? So students, while doing the multiplication of rupees and paise, just we have to forget about the dot and multiply as the simple multiplication. So first we do the multiplication of 6 into 0. So 6 zeros are 0. Then 6 multiplied by 3 is equal to 18, and we write 8. After that we'll give carry over 7. Then 6 multiply 7. 6 sevens are 42 plus 1, which is carry over. So it will be 43. For 43 we'll write 3, and 4 you will give carry to the next number. So 6 multiply the next number, which is 0. So we get 0, and we will add the carry 4. So it will be 4. Then 6 will be multiplied by 4. So it will be 24. Because this is the multiplication of rupees and paise, so we have to separate the product in rupees and paise by putting the dot. So for that we have to count 2 digits from the right side and put a dot. So the answer we'll get is rupees 2443.80. So we can say the cost of 6 toys is rupees 2443 and 80 paise. So again I'm telling you that for multiplying rupees and paise, just ignore the dot while doing the multiplication, and after finding out the product we just have to put dot before 2 digits from the right side. Now let's discuss about the division of money. For that I'm going to take another example. Neha bought 8 chocolates worth rupees 550.80. How much did she pay for one? So for that we need to divide in order to find out the cost of one chocolate. So for solution we can write, first we have to write total amount spent on the chocolates, which is rupees 550.80. Then number of chocolate bought, means how many chocolates did Neha bought. So she bought 8 chocolates. After that, we have to find out what is the cost of each chocolates. For that, we will divide 550 rupees and 80 paise by 8. And for the division, again we will do the same thing we have done in multiplication. We will just ignore the decimal while doing the division, and we will do the division in the simple way as we used to do with the whole numbers. So we will divide 550 rupees and 80 paise by 8. First, we need to take two digits, which is 55, and count the table of 8 and find out which number is either equal to or less than 55. So we find out 8 6 are 48, which is less than 55, and 8 7 are 56, which is more than 55. So we will take 8 6 are 48, and after that we have to subtract 48 from 55, so we'll get 7. Then we will bring down the next digit 0, so it will become 70. Then again we will count the table of 8, and we get 8 8s are 64, which is less than 70. So we can subtract. After subtracting we get 6. Then again we'll bring down the next digit 8, so it will become 68. Again we have to count the table of 8, so you will find out 8 8s are 64, which is less than 68, and it can be subtracted. So after subtraction we'll get 4. Then again we have to bring down the next number, which is 0, so it will become 40. After that, when we count the table of 8, so we'll find out 8 5s are 40, which is equal to the number, so it can also be subtracted. So we will take 8 5s are 40 and do the subtraction. After that we'll get 0 at the end, and here student, you can see there is no other digit left in the dividend which we can bring down next. After finding out the quotient, we need to write the quotient in rupees and paise, and for that again we have to do the same thing. We'll put the dot before two digits from the right side. You can see the answer is 68 rupees and 85 paise. So we can say Neha paid rupees 68.85 for each chocolates. I hope you have understood multiplication and division of rupees and paise, and you can solve the questions given in your book for the practice. That's all for today. Thank you.